Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Garden, and this is Vanquish on the Xbox 360. This is from Space Year 2010. Platinum are on board, Sega are on board, Cryware, they're on board too, and Havoc, they've been seen around. This game features flashing or blinking effects that may cause seizures, so be warned, people. Here we're on Halo World, and we have got something to do with Xbox Live, and then we've got something to do with a hard drive. So that's very exciting. We've got some music. We have got several users. I don't want to go on Xbox Live, for fuck's sake. I said funk's sake. Oh, what's he doing now? Jeez Louise. Get out of this menu and get back to the game, you son of a... okay. I haven't played this game since it came out, and I don't know what year it came out, but I've had this since it was released. I got it as a birthday present off my wonderful missus, and I've got the version that came with a lenticular front cover, so the dude in the game on the front cover kind of slides across the floor on his knees when you move it left or right. Havoc! And this, I don't know if you're aware of this, but this game features flashing or blinking effects which may cause seizures. Temporary loss of consciousness. Jesus Christ. It's harsh. Get past this, please. This time. Yes, I want to use the hard drive. Yeah, it's got like a lovely lenticular box cover. It's cool. I've played this game all the way through. I have completed this game on normal difficulty, and this is the first time I've picked it up in years. And I'm not going to know what the hell to do, but I thought it'd be fun just to take a look at it, because they've done a re-release of this on the Xbox One. They've up-resed it or something, and I'd forgotten how cool the game it was. This game, back in the day, reminded me of a 3D version of an old school shoot-'em-up such as Outzone, and indeed Outzone being one of my favourite ever 2D shoot-'em-ups. I was all over this. It even shares some similar weapons to Outzone, and yeah, I loved it. I loved this game back in the day. I've got to look at some targets here to see whether I can use analog sticks, which I can, kind of. Okay. You can change it. Blah blah blah. Yes, this is not going to be really much of a review. It's just we're just having a look. We're having a look at this. You can probably pick this game up on the old Xbox 360 for less than a tenner. A lot of 360 games are very cheap. You might not necessarily get the. His suit's called Arse. You might not get the lenticular box, but you might be able to pick it up cheaper. Whoever decided to control the control scheme for this game was a finger wizard. There's lots of stuff to remember there, and I'm never going to remember it. The guy who decided that something was going to be called arse in this game is a genius.
I know you're in a rush to get to the bar, but we've got a lot to go over.
We're in a rush. We're in a rush, all right. There's quite a lot of cutscene in this game so far. Basic controls. Oh no, I can try all the different things. So I'm going to exit the tutorial, because no one watches a video to watch someone playing a tutorial. Surely. Their hair's horribly rendered in this game from what I remember. And just looking at that small cutscene there, that woman had a weird old barnet. Okay. I believe this game was developed in Unreal 3. And these cutscenes are somehow rendered from that. I don't think this is real time. It's kind of a weird looking environment, isn't it? Okay. They're giving it the old filmic treatment. Oh, lovely. Look at these zombie people. It's a game featuring zombies. It's the Uncanny Valley thing. They're not actually supposed to be zombies, they just look like zombies because that's the way characters looked in games 10 years ago. Okay, we've got some doors closing here. There seems to be a science fiction style pole going into a science fiction style ring. There's a lady having a bit of a stretch. What's going on here? Ooh! This doesn't look very good for the people of Earth. This looks like this could be death. Death from space. Look at that. That's definitely science fiction. Yeah, science fiction panels. Everybody loves just panels, nonsense panels. It's going to blow up San Francisco. Oh, won't anybody think of the children? She's got a balloon as well, and the balloon's gone. Oh no. It's the least of your worries now, though, missus. You've got red lasers coming out of the sky. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. Oh. It's like microwaves. Is it cooking people? It's not very nice, is it? Oh no! He got splattered by something. The old chubby funster. Looks like people are cooking. Oh dear. Did he just explode? That's a bit nasty. I don't remember anything about this. I don't remember this happening in the game. I remember it being a lot less bloody than this. I thought this was a game about shooting robots. It appears to be a game about cooking humans. That's unfortunate. Is that the Golden Gate Bridge? Or is that people jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge? Oh dear, there's people falling off the Golden Gate Bridge. How'd you like a car up your ass? He didn't like that much, did he? Oh, it's all very dramatic, isn't it? Blimey. That's right, kids. Don't mess with space lasers. I know you think you're having fun, but when the fun stops and the pain starts, there'll be consequences. Look at this guy. He's got a space throne. Is it a guy? Yeah, I suppose it is a guy. A guy on his space throne in a wetsuit. He's wearing a wetsuit in space. Maybe he's got a space swimming pool. Some more zombie people. There's a zombie president. I don't know if that's the president. Making it up. Oh look, he's sitting in front of a giant organ. It's a space zombie. It's got a bit of a bum chin. Nice. Okay.
My fellow Americans.
Yep, that's the president. That's the president, all right.
San Francisco will never be the same.
It's President Zombie.
And the toll of our war has increased by countless men, women, and children.
Yeah. I mean, they could do a bit of a remaster on the old characters in this, considering they've got so many. Look at that! It's like a fleet of spaceships. The first level in this game, I remember it being freaking epic. Like sci-fi epic. I think this is probably the first Platinum game. The first Platinum game I ever played, and yeah, I hadn't seen a lot like it. It certainly wasn't a, you know, it kind of riffs on Halo a bit, but this bit of the spaceship crashing through the hull of the other spaceship was epic. Don't trust this dude with a beard. You have to. He's got a normal wrapped cigarette. This dude with the beard that you're scowling at. Yeah, you have words with him later on. He's got a very gruff voice. And he's got a large cybernetic arm, which is, I'm sure, very useful in multiple situations. Ivan over there. Ooh, they're going to piss everywhere. A little bit of arse shot there, that's nice. Some weird camera angles chosen there. You got DARPA written on your suit. It was a microwave. It literally cooked people. It's not very pleasant, is it? The dude can smoke cigarettes throughout the whole game, and you can use them to lure the enemy over to the cigarette, which I always thought was a bit weird. I've forgotten that they cook people in this game, and I often wondered why it was a 15, and now I realise why. Because you shoot robots all the way through, and he does say the word bastard a couple of times. And I thought, you know, if they took the word bastard out, it could be like a PG game, because you're just shooting robots. But yeah, I forgot they cook people. He's got no back faces on his gauntlet. Look at the hair on that. That's rubbish, man.
They did quite a number on me, huh? We could use you as a test subject at DARPA.
They're not very happy with each other for some reason. Ooh,
What the fuck, man?
very testy. Well, the thing is, the dude's got one arm, and the other arm is made out of metal, and you just ripped into him, and he's taken umbrage at that. So it's your fault, really, pointy-faced man in white suit. Ooh, got some sort of gameplay here. Let's control a character. Okay, immediately we have got a very grey, white environment. We've got some atmospheric effects. We've got people being sucked off into space, which sounds more exciting than it actually is, because it didn't happen to you. You're fine, because you've got the arse suit, or whatever it is. Oh, sub those people then, huh? Don't bother even trying to rescue them. How heroic. Oh, that was gameplay. So there was a cutscene. You had was that 20 seconds of running down the corridor, and now you've got a spaceship on fire and one blowing up, and you're heading towards another spaceship. Like I said, epic. Yeah, this isn't the epic bit though. The epic bit is when you're actually controlling the character and all these spaceships start crashing through the hull of the ship. It's really cool. Space panels on a space textured door. This is very Aliens. Stroke Halo. That's fine. All sci-fi is slightly generic these days, isn't it? Got the scratches on that door like a giant dog has been trying to get in. Oh, hello. Got laser cannons. Eat my lasers. I guess these guys are on that spaceship, right? Where's he going? He's expecting to drive to. Oh, it's a transformer. Yeah, that's where the gameplay takes place. See, robots. They're just freaking robots. They even look a bit like the robots in Outzone. Yeah, I got amazing Outzone vibes from this game back in the day. Love Outzone. Love this game. I bet I'm not going to do particularly well though, because I can't remember any of the controls. Oh Jesus. It's the wrong move, isn't it?
What the hell's going on?
Great use of script writing there. I mean, it's pretty obvious that you're being shot at by robots with lasers, because you knew that robots with lasers were on this thing. Mr. Thickman. Oh dear. Yeah, there's stuff going on, isn't there? Huh. Unlucky. Just trying to remember where that "You Want to Live Forever" is from. That's from Starship Troopers, isn't it? So they ripped off Starship Troopers 2. Well, Starship Troopers as well, not Starship Troopers 2, because I've never seen that film, so I don't know what it's like. Anyway, look at this, it's all kicking off. If you're going to crash a spaceship, it is best to do it inside another spaceship. I guess the big spaceships are now pregnant. I don't know. Or impregnated, anyway, by the smaller spaceship. In multiple senses of the word. Okay, we're going to play some game now. Got a transforming gun, that's quite cool. You got a dude here who can slide across the wall with his rocket legs.
The Russians have complete control of this place.
No eye holes in his visor.
Get through that central gate.
We aren't gonna get through it like this, sir.
So you've got cover shooter mechanics. You've got X button to get you in and out of cover. I believe you've got grenades in this game. And it looks like you've got a shotgun, 3 or 6 grenades, some sort of machine gun, and a different type of machine gun, assault rifle. Just pressing all the buttons here, looking at the horribly done textures. The game is very grey, I will say that for it. They discovered all of the shades of grey and one shade of brown there. Sliding across the floor on your knees is quite fun. It's very noisy. There's lots of music, or beats anyway. It's giving me an objective: support friendly troops in the area. I'm getting absolutely pasted by a robot with a bloody axe. Looks like there's melee attacks. Do you know what? I've just realised I don't remember anything about this game. Other than I enjoyed it. And you can slide across the floor on your knees. Am I about to die? Is that why it's gone all slow? Or am I pressing a special button? I think I'm pressing a shoulder button there. Some nice explosions. Got all this stuff going on. Oh, it's space opera epic. There's a robot riding a robot. Yeah, I'm going to have to get back into this game properly. I'm going to have to do this game again. And I'm going to have to work out how to use the controls effectively, because at the moment I'm looking like a bit of a moron. I think you can get, it's a gun turret, isn't it? You can get on that gun turret. But instead I'll use my own ammunition. There we go. And throw a grenade. Oh. Did quite well with that grenade. I blew all 3 of them up at the same time. Yeah, that was on purpose. Let's shoot the light. Oh, there's another spaceship coming in. Oh, look at that. How big that is. Yeah, it's very cool in that platinum way. Okay, with some Lord Pop there. So, tech-wise, it's a bit hit and miss. There seems to be a lot of shit going on though, so you can't argue with that. Got a robot that looks like it's made out of the rocks from Panzer Dragoon, which is odd. I believe you can ride the robot. Let's give that a go. Yes, you can. Lovely stuff. Your fellas are just running around shooting and stuff. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Take that, you red mother. Didn't like that much, did he? Oh, I'm on fire. Okay. Do with a gun, shoot him up there, that's fine. It's very noisy, like in terms of volume. It's also pumping music and gunfire and explosions and smoke. The excitement never ends. It's a pretty good looking game though for an Xbox 360 game. It's not bad, is it? I guess that's Unreal. I do take a little bit of dislike into the colour palette. It's a bit too grey for my liking, but what have we got here? We've done a zone by the looks of it, and it's taken me 4 minutes. I've travelled 573 units, whatever that is. I don't know, maybe meters? I'm not sure, doesn't say. I've travelled 573, that's all you need to know. We've got some visor chat.
Bravo, move forward, but maintain cover.
Roger that.
Guess it's time
You
for
can see
real
yourself
thing.
talking, which is
Your
strange.
suit is performing at nominal levels, Sam.
Never had a girl say that to me before.
Is he a bit sleazy, this dude? I can't remember. Stairs. Lots of stairs. Giant. There's a big robot that appears in here, isn't there? Like a massive robot thing with 4 legs, and it shoots lots of things at you. It's probably difficult, and it appears later on in the game, and then 2 of them appear together, if I remember correctly. And out of cover, sliding around, straight into cover. It's quite satisfying. The gun feels quite nice to shoot. There's lots of missiles flying around there. Where did they come from?
Get out
Don't
of the
know.
way.
Don't care. Slightly confusing. What are we going up here, are we? Got a nice sense of scale to the environment. Oh, I got squashed by a something. I don't know what happened there. Looks like there's some canned animations which you have to avoid being squashed by, and didn't do a very good job of avoiding that one. So this spaceship comes on, shoots some things, something flips over, and it kills you again. Because I wasn't hiding behind the... Oh, it didn't kill me. Not quite dead yet. Not dead yet, mothers. I'm still rocking. It's only a matter of time though. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm not very good at this game at all. I'm going to have to put more practice into this. It is enjoyable though. I'm not very good at the camera yet. The slow-mo thing kind of lets you fine-tune your aim. Oh, there's a dude there, look, he's standing right in front of me shooting me. Can I just not kill him? And now he's hitting me. Oh, he's going to kill me. That was pathetic. Yeah. You need to practice this game a little bit. That's for sure. Okay, well, that's Vanquish, I guess. It's a first-person, or third-person cover shooter. It's a bit like Gears of War, crossed with Halo, and it's quite fun. And I think I'd recommend you pick it up, practice it a bit, and get good at it, and then have fun. Oh, sniper rifle! Everyone loves a sniper rifle. I'm not really hoping this time. Someone shooting me? Don't know. Something just happened there. All my limbs just released gas. Oh, someone is shooting me. Someone's shooting me to death. Ah, there's a couple of robot fellas. Hit them. No, that was a grenade. Use your melee. Oh, they've sliced me up. They've made me into robot pate. That's unfortunate for me. I'm finding this difficult. Have you noticed? Operator dossier. So there's a bit of story going on as well. Depends how much you like sci-fi stories, I guess. Oh look, I start with the sniper rifle. I died with the sniper rifle, so therefore I start with the sniper rifle. Interesting. Yeah. Let's kill some of these robot Burks. Oh, there's one there now. There's one there, right there now. He's hit me again. This is unbelievable. Just kicked his eyes in. His eye in. He's got one eye, isn't there? There's another one. Oh, leave me alone, you sons of bitches. Oh, he shoved it right up my arse. Suit. Mission failed again. I am doing pretty bad. So give it one more go. Give it one more go. Yeah. I'm quite enjoying this. It is hard. It's difficult to get used to the controls. Maybe doing the tutorial at the beginning would give you a bit more insight into actually how to control this game. But better off learning on the job, isn't it? Better off just playing it and getting used to it. I reckon. That's quite neat. Look at his gun transforms there. Classy. There's lots of stuff in this which is very, very cool. I'm smoking a cigarette. And now I am tossing a cigarette. Like some sort of iron suit clad litter bug from the future. Right behind him. So some dropship action there, some robot action there. Didn't like that much, did he? Eh? Didn't like being shot in the face. Shoot his mother in the face too. There's missiles flying around, all sorts.
Out of the way.
Well, one thing you can say about Platinum is they, well, no, so another cigarette. They do put a lot of action in their games, that's for sure. I have played Bayonetta, and I didn't like it very much on the old Xbox. Never got really past the first level, or the first bunch of cutscenes. It annoyed me so much I didn't bother playing it. I'm not sure why. I might have to revisit that and see what annoyed me about that the first time. What other Platinum games have I played? Star Fox on the old Wii U. That was alright, but it was kind of hampered with motion controls. What other Platinum games? There's been a few. Oh, Transformers. The Transformers game was cool. Played that all the way through. Enjoyed that. I must have played something else by Platinum. I couldn't tell you what it is at the moment though. But yeah, they make very cool action games. That's for sure. And this is one of my favourites from that gen. Although I am not playing very well at the moment. I can't pick up the bad guy's weapons by the looks of it. Okie dokie. I'd much play this. I'd rather play this than Gears of War. That's for sure. Gears of War's got that whole kind of gore thing going on, which I'm not too into. Because you're mainly shooting robots here, it's more my bag.
Sam, I'm picking up some sort of interference on the
Oh,
cameras.
cool on the floor on your ass cheeks. Your arse cheeks. Apparently these orange blobs here are indestructible, so you should really make a spacesuit out of those. I think I've messed this up now. I shouldn't really be this close to these people. Or robots. Robots are people too. You can get stuff out of that box. Come on, let's have a look. What's it got? It's got a heavy machine gun. It's like Metal Slug. Oh, there's a dude there running around with a rocket launcher. Why is he not helping me out? Shoot this twat. Who's to say? Yes, hopefully the up-res will have sorted out some of the log popping issues, as well as up-resing the textures. But I've got to say, this visually is no slouch on the old Xbox 360. Oh, and I've died again. That's unfortunate. That's Vanquish. It's groovy. Tomorrow.